Hi everyone, it's Nancy Wethington with you, and I'm on my next project for button form. This is with the gorgeous Graphic 45 paper birdwatcher. It's so pretty. So this is the cover, and I've used some metal corners that I painted white and then rubbed off some of the paint, and a Graphic 45 knob and back piece for the knob, again painted white and then rubbed off some of the paint. In your kit you're going to get some greenish blue crystals to add to the cover. Very layered. Very layered, and for that you can use chipboard, whatever, sticky dots, crafty foam tape. Now on these flowers, not sure they'll show up really well on camera, but I did add some glue to the front and then dipped them in some sprinkles, clear sprinkles, so they have a little bit of a sheen to them. You see that a little bit? Just a little bit of it. And then we're going to do something with these flowers that I learned years ago as paper tole. I don't know what they're called now, but I'm going to go ahead and demo that for you right now and show you how to do these. The first thing you have to do is fussy cut the flowers out. So let me show you how to do this. Let me pull some other equipment in here. So what I use for this is a stylus, and I mean there are so many different kind of stylus. If you don't have one, look on the Button Form Club site, because I think they are being carried on there for this project, so you might want to add one to your book if you don't have one. I also use, this is a stamping pad, a very thick piece of, I don't know what this stuff is called, foam, but it's thick. And I use Liquitex, Texture Magic it's called. This is from, I think, Michael's or Hobby Lobby, one of those. But my husband wasn't home. I don't know where he keeps his caulk. So you can use the caulking that you use for bathtubs and showers and tiles and things. That works just fine. I used that for years before I found this stuff. And this actually will last you forever. So, alright, so I'm going to show you on a larger flower that I have from another piece of paper. And the goal here is to make the petals concave and the flower petals concave and the leaves convex. So we're going to make this so it's a little bit dimensional. So to do the concave, I'm going to start with a large ball head on this stylus. I like to use large ones. It just depends on what your style is. And I'm going to press this into the back of the flower because I want the flower to bend in, the flower petals to bend in. So put this down. Let me see if I can't get a little bit closer for you. So I'm working on the back side of the flower, and I'm not going to touch the the leaves at all. Starting in the middle, and I'm going in circles with my stylus, and you might already be able to see the flower starting to have some movement to it. And I'm pressing, but I'm not pressing too hard. And you can do this with any double-sided paper, and you can also do it with some single-sided paper as long as the paper is not too thin. If it's too thin, there's a pretty good chance your stylus will go through it. Okay, so now I'll turn it this way and you can see it's got more of an arch in it, or more of a bend. So now I want these leaves to bend up, so I'm going to go on. Can you see that? It won't even lay flat because it has such movement to it. I'm going to go on the right side to bend these leaves up, and I'm going to do the same thing with my stylus in a circular motion. And now my leaves are bending up. That is so easy, isn't it? I'm going to give this one a little bit more on the back. I want this bending back a little bit more. So that's it. That's how you shape a leaf, and what I learned years and years ago is paper tole. Now here's where the texture magic, or the grout, or whatever you use, comes in. You want to fill this in, this arch that you made on the back of the flower. You want to fill that in because that's what will keep its shape. So I'm going to see if I can't squeeze some of this out of here. I told you this was old. It's about as hard as a rock. That's all right. And it doesn't, you don't have to spread it around or anything. You just squeeze it out. Maybe if I took this off, it would be a whole lot easier. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, a little bit. There we go. I'll stop there since I think I'm almost at the end of the tube. Look, not pretty, but it's okay. Because all you're going to do then is grab another piece of paper and, oh well, hang on a second. Let me go in my drawer and grab a piece. This is not just to keep that shape in there, this also works as your glue. So now you can take your paper or whatever you want to put this on, leave that like it is, it's a messy glump, and press that into the paper a little bit. That'll hold, and now you've got that nice shape all the way around. Cool, huh? Okay, so that's paper tole, and that's what I did with the small flowers on the cover of the book to give them some dimension. Lots of layering, as I said before, even with images from the ephemera pack, which will be in your kit. Everything you need is in the kit. So let's go to the inside. Let me back the camera up a little. Whoop. Okay, and this is the inside cover. And it has beautiful images, and this is, my dogs just came down. This is a chipboard piece that'll be in your kit. And I've taken this larger image and made it into a pocket with a little bit of laces, the tag, I'm sorry, not the tag, the pull for the tag. And then it opens up to the left and becomes another large pocket where you can put all kinds of photos if you want. Or journaling, either one. No, I'm big on journaling. That's the inside cover. The next page, again, images, beautiful images from Graphic. I love these stamp images. And I love that they always include stamp images because they are so cool. And then another piece from the ephemera kit, and I took 2 postcards from the paper, left them attached, they come attached, and used that as a little booklet for more photos. Next page. Whoop. Lots of gorgeous images again. Love those binoculars. Okay, in this one, has two pockets. It has a large top pocket and then a smaller bottom pocket. Get out of there. Here we go. Smaller bottom pocket. And then it also has a belly band. You can slip something behind the belly band. Next page. I have an opening that comes to the left and to the right, so you have 4 images that can be placed here. And they overlap each other, and then you have room for 2 more photos here, 4x6, or 1 large 5x7 photo. Close that up. Next page. A side pocket and a little corner tuck behind so that the things that are in the side pocket won't fall out. This is a really pretty, let me see if you can get a closer look at that. Isn't that pretty? That comes in the ephemera kit. I love that. So when I stick all this in the side pocket, I can tuck those corners behind this little corner tuck, and nothing will fall out of your book that way. Okay, next page. This is another side pocket. This one opens to the right. And I just put a journaling card in, or a photo mat, however you want to use this, with some pretty stamp images. And a little birdie told me. Tuck that back in. Next page. Now what I did on these 2 pages, if you can tell, they're mirror images almost, pretty much. And there's a way to tuck this back piece into the blue paper, and then this piece you'll form a slit. Punch a hole, and there's explicit instructions, written and photos, in your kit. And then you can tuck a seam back behind there in the center of the page and do another flip. So you have 2 flips. That's 4 photos plus more space for photos here. Okay, and because this is a mirror image, we're doing the same thing on this side. 2 photos, 2 photos, and then a larger image, or a larger photo, or 2 photos. So I kind of like the way that turned out. Okay, this page is a flip, goes to the left. You can put a small photo here, opens up, and gives you a tuck, a little bird watcher tuck behind. And then I left this blank on the inside so you could do some journaling. So this is a little flip tag. And then a place for a large photo if you want to. And the corresponding page then has a tuck behind with a stopper. You know, I like to do stoppers so things don't fall out. And then a 4-sided tuck behind for either images or journaling. Last page in the book. Pockets. So you have, whoops, pockets are falling out. Okay, so what I did here was put a pocket, let me show you with this one, side pocket here. Tuck behind here so nothing falls out, with 2 journaling cards or photo cards. So we're going to tuck those in again. Come on, little birdie. Okay, and then I did a pocket here on the bottom for 2 small tucks, and then put another one on top with another side tuck. So there's a lot going on here. And as you can see, I use my favorite corner chomper, which is also available at Button Farm. So if you like that, it's a two-sided corner chomper, so you get either this or you get another kind of a corner. Oh, that wasn't the last page. I'm sorry. I'm ahead of myself here. So one big pocket on this page with space for plenty of photos to be tucked behind. And then a pocket with, again, photos that you can tuck behind. And then the very last page is the inside back cover. And I did the same thing with these flowers as I did on the cover with my stylus, and gave them a little bit of dimension and some